I'm Sai Chaitanya. Welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In today's video, I'll try to test the PUBG gameplay graphics comparison between the Realme X7 Pro versus the Poco F3 or the Redmi K40 device. So both phones are having the different kind of chipset in there, and let's see friends which phone has a better PUBG graphics in terms of the playing. And right now the Redmi K40 and the Poco F3, they both are having same kind of processor, which is the Snapdragon 870 chipset, and whereas the Realme X7 Pro, which has got the Dimensity 1000 plus processor, as you can see, and which is using the latest Android 11 update and the Realme UI 2.0. so everything is updated to the latest version in this phone. I think this phone is running Android 11 as well, as you can see friends clearly. And both phones, I did update the PUBG game to the latest version, and let's see which phone will perform better. And let me even show you another thing, is that in the display I'll be using the 120Hz refresh rate. So if you want to know what type of refresh rate I'm using, you can see 120Hz is turned on. So let's see friends which phone has a better PUBG gameplay graphics as well. So let me try to open the PUBG game right now. So let's see which phone will open faster as well. So let me try to clear all the background applications, so everything is kind of cleared, I think. So as you can see, everything is cleared from the background, so nothing is there. So let me try to open the PUBG game right now again. So let me go to the icon itself. So PUBG, let me try to start at same time. So let's see which game will open faster, and both are having the same different kind of game turbo is here, and the game space is on this Realme X7 Pro device. So as you can see friends, right now I think the Poco F3 is kind of opening the game faster. The Realme X7 Pro is here. So you can see here the Poco F3 did open the game a little bit kind of faster than this Realme X7 Pro. So obviously the Snapdragon 870 processor is slightly powerful than the Dimensity 1000 plus. So if you ask me how much it's powerful, I can say in terms of the benchmark scores, the AnTuTu score in the Realme X7 Pro, it got about 5,20,000, and in this Redmi K40 and the Poco F3, it scored about 6,20,000. So that's the overall 1 lakh difference is there in terms of the AnTuTu benchmark scores. So now let me try to show you quickly what are the settings you are getting in this phone. Let me try to skip all these annoying things. So yep, let me go back and go to the settings and show you the settings what exactly you are getting. As you can see friends, so clearly you can see, so you're getting only smooth and extreme settings by default, so there is no 90 fps turned on. So unfortunately right now at the moment I did not receive any kind of official update, so I'm just waiting for the update to come. So maybe in the future, so we might be able to see the 90 fps, but I'm not sure when that's gonna happen. But let me try to show you what are the basic graphics comparisons. So let me go to the balanced mode. As you can see, one difference, if you change to the balanced mode, it becomes Ultra in the Realme X7 Pro, and HDR and Ultra. You won't be able to play at the extreme settings in this Realme X7 Pro device friends, except if you're using the smooth graphics. Only if you're using smooth, then only you can play extremes, but balanced HD and HDR, you can only play at the HDR mode. As you can clearly see, HDR mode, you can only play at the Ultra mode. So right now in this Snapdragon 870 chipset, you can see the balanced also you can play it extreme. HDR plus extreme is also kind of possible. That's a very good benefit for most of the users, so you can experience very good high frame rate gaming in this phone. But right now for the gaming purpose, let me try to select smooth and extreme settings in all the phones, and let me try to, yep, smooth and extreme is perfect, and let me try to even select here as well. So smooth and extreme settings is selected in both the phones, and now let's begin the actual game comparison real-time FPS. So let me try to show you the temperatures before and after. So 34 and 35, so not bad. So 35 in the bottom and 34 on the top. You can identify the cameras, so which phone is what, if you are confused which phone is which phone. So that's why this might help you, the punch holes. So at least the location is kind of different location in both the phones. So both phones have their own kind of toolbar to see the real-time FPS. So one in the Realme X7 Pro, you have the side toolbar, and here in the Redmi K40 and the Poco F3, you do have the top toolbar. So I feel the toolbar on this Redmi is very amazing and very good. The first reason is that it's completely on the top side, so you can see the complete gameplay. And the next, with the recent Realme UI 2.0 update, this kind of completely got spoiled, friends. I don't like at all. So do let me in the comments below if you are that kind of person. This Realme UI 2.0 is not good for this kind of game space. We want the top toolbar to be happening, not this complete off-screen covering for all these things, so which is not acceptable at all. So this is what my opinion is. So do let me know in the comments below what you think of this one. So definitely, friends, in every video I keep on saying only this one. I'm really frustrated with this kind of annoying big bars. So before, in the Realme UI 1.0, it used to be very good on the top, but that's not the case anymore. So you can see the frame rate consistency. So here you can getting about 59 and 60 FPS. So in this Redmi K40 you are getting continuously 61, as you can see, 61 non-stop, so no issues. So let me try to jump right now and see at same time. So I'll try to jump at same time in both phones, so we might be able to see the graphics. So right now I'm trying to jump, as you can see, friends, 61 FPS it's maintaining consistently, and 59 FPS, 60 FPS, as you can see. So overall, I feel the Redmi and the Poco F3 is easily capable enough to play this kind of games without any problem. So maybe in the future, if you get 90 FPS and 120 FPS update, this should be a very good option for you all. So you can see the consistent frame rates. Exactly, it's 61. It's not even decreasing one frame below that. So it's kind of exactly same. You can see the CPU and the GPU usage, how much percentage they are getting utilized. You can compare 32% and 40%, here 10% and 21%. It's like nothing for this Poco F3. As you can see, friends, 27% the CPU utilization and GPU utilization. So we are not even utilizing the half of the memory in this phone, whereas on the other hand it started to utilize more CPU and the GPU, as you can see, friends, clearly. So both phones, they're having the same kind of dual stereo speaker setup, so which is another good advantage in terms of both the phones, dual stereo speaker setup. So with which you will be getting very good sound experience as well while playing this kind of games. So let me try to start running and show you the real-time FPS, which one will be better and why. So here is a real-time FPS, friends. You can see the CPU utilization and the GPU utilization, how much they are trying to utilize as well. Percentages, you can focus on this percentage, what I'm talking about. So this will result in heating of the phone as well. So right now, if you notice, the temperature is 37 degrees and it's also 37. So both are at same temperatures, 37 and 37, as you can see. So both phones can handle 60 FPS without any problem. My only worry is about the utilization of the CPU and the GPU. Apart from that, everything is kind of same. So now you can see the basic doing, as you can see, the basic game. Both works fantastic. So these with the smooth and extreme settings I'm trying to use. So no issues, friends, in terms of the both gaming, everything works completely fine. As you can see here. So as I said, I did like this kind of Redmi K40 and the Poco F3 just because of the less utilization of the CPU and the GPU. So again, we'll be back, friends, with other more comparison with other smartphones. So make sure to subscribe and follow me regularly. And thank you for watching this video and seeing the next video, friends. Until then, bye.